For this example, we're going to re-express V, volume of a sphere, in terms of its diameter, d. One of the first things that we'll do is let's write down the relationship between r, the radius, and d, the diameter. So we know that diameter is twice the radius. However, when we go to substitute this into the formula for V, we don't have r isolated yet. So let's first isolate r by dividing both sides by 2. And what we get is an expression d over 2. This is equivalent to the radius. Now what we're going to do is take this value, or this expression, d over 2, and substitute it where we see r in the formula. So I'm going to come over to the side and do that substitution. So now we have 4/3 pi and the quantity d over 2 cubed. So instead of r, I've just left it in that color just to highlight that substitution. R is equivalent to d over 2, so we're substituting that value there. So next we simplify. The first thing that we can simplify is we can actually cube d and 2. So all of these things are being multiplied together. But let's go one step further. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Next, I'm looking at these terms and they're all being multiplied together. I see a 4 in the numerator here and an 8 in the denominator here. So dividing both by 4, I get 1 now in the numerator and 2 now in the denominator. Then I can multiply across, and I have 1 times pi times d cubed, or in other words, pi d cubed. And in the denominator, 3 times 2, which is 6. You could leave it this way, or as you see in the answer, taking that 1 that understood 1 into account, we can take the fraction back out as such, 1/6 pi d cubed. Either way, both of those expressions are equivalent.